y'all doing out there? Yes, it's me again, Shiny Ice, and I'm back with another poem. It's called The Talking Back of Miss Valentine Jones, poem number 1, by June Jordan. Well, all I wanted to braid my hair, bathe, and bedeck myself so fine, so fully of forethought for your pleasure. See, I wanted to travel and read and run around fantastic into war and peace. I wanted to surf, dive, fly, climb, conquer, and be conquered. Then I wanted to picture the phone and find you asking me if I might possibly be alone some night, so I could answer cool as the jewels. I would wear on bare skin for you, getting daddy, you vacation when you gotta come over. But I had to remember to write down margarine on the list, and shoe polish, and a can of sliced pineapples in case of coffee and a quarter skim milk, because Teresa's gaining weight, and don't nobody groove on that much, girl. And next, I had a short for darks and lights before the laundry hit the water, which I had to kind of keep an eye on, because if the big hose jumps to sink again, that Mrs. Thompson's going to come upstairs and bring me with a mop. Don't smell too nice, and even though she hanging here first out the winter, and I had to check on William that could burn himself to death with fever, boy so sad be calling all day, Mama, sing to me. Ma, am I gonna die? And me not waking up to sit beside him longer than to wipe away the sweat or change the sheets, his shirt, and feed him orange juice before I fall out of sleep. And sleep, my Jesus, ain't but one can left, and we not through the afternoon, and now you temporarily show up with the thing you say a poem and you call it with a real Miss Black American stand up. Guilty poem out about duty, beauties of my head right, booze up duties about never mind, 'cause love is blind. Well, I can't use it. And the very next Buddhist, vicious black man called me queen because my life ain't shit. Because in any case, he ain't been here to share it with me. This for this and do for do and dream for dream. I'm going to scream him out my house because what I wanted was to braid my hair, braid and bedeck myself so fully. Because what I wanted was your love, not pity. Because what I wanted was your love. Your love. And that's all I wanted. But you didn't know how to give it to me. That was all I wanted. But you didn't know how to give it to me. Well, y'all, with that being said, I just want to say again, I hope y'all like my little poem, because I did. And I just want to remind everyone again to stay covered up. Keep them eyes covered if you can get hold of Pfizer. Keep that nose, mouth, and throat. And also those hands. Because this stuff ain't going nowhere no time soon. So the best we can do is look out and keep covered. Stay out the rain. The world is getting to be crazy. People are attacking people just because you ask them to stay 6 feet away. Just because you ask them to put on a mask. And then they want to just violently attack you. There's so much tension. A lot of people can't handle Being under tension and pressure and stress. It's such a sad world. But we got to see what's going on in this world. This is real. This is really real. This ain't no game. This is not a game. You got to see it for what it is. We can't no longer have things our way. You got to do it the right way. Sometimes you got to listen. Sometimes we got to be still. Yeah. Don't worry about staying in the house. Sometimes you're better off. Be creative in that house. If you know how to be creative, you should be fine. If you want to go to the beach, you got a nice yard, have to be outside. In your yard, be creative. You want to go on a picnic, spread the blanket out on the floor. Put the picnic basket down with the food. Go get some ants. Let them crawl around. You know that's what happens when you're on a picnic. Be creative. Sing together if you're in the house of family. Play together. Laugh together. Have a little painting party. You know? When the kids are asleep at night, sometime on the weekend, Mom and Dad are in the household. Have a painting party between the two of you. Have a sip and talk. Sip that wine while you talk. And play the soft music. You know, play some R&B or whatever you know is your choice. Be creative. Get in the kitchen. You and your significant other cook a meal together. If he doesn't know how to cook, let him cut up the vegetables. While you two sip a glass of wine, listen to some soft music and prepare a meal. If you have little girls, take them outside. Jump rope. Teach them how to play hopscotch. Buy some jack and balls. Teach them how to play jack and balls if you ever played with jack and balls back in the day. Get some little soldiers, some little men. Show your little boys how the boys used to play with these little men back in the day. You got the paper dolls for your little girls. Go back. So you ain't got to spend all this money to make your kids satisfied. It's what you teach them. You teach them. Don't let them show you. You got to show them what's important. You got to show them how to be thrifty. You got to show them how to work sometimes for what they want. If you can't afford it all the time, you may have more than one child. I know I'm getting off of everything, but that's me. I just go from one stage to another. But I'm just trying to throw in some suggestions how to get through this catastrophe, whatever you want to call it. I mean, we got to have a strong mind these days. A strong mind. You can't let people push your buttons, because I see that happening so much. I see it happen so much. The world is becoming an even more violent place to be in. So sometimes, you better be glad you're in the house. And I know it's not easy for some people who used to being out there. But sometimes you can make your house more comfortable, more inviting, and more pleasant to be in home. My opinion is if you have what you want in your house, it's not always necessary to be out there. Yes, here and there you want to go to a movie or you want to go out to eat. Or maybe you want to go bowling or you want to go skate, whatever it may be. But at a time like this, you know, you got to kind of sit back, and think about it. what you need to be doing just in case. Just in case, you know? So you can't go hang out at the neighborhood bar. Have your own bar at home. You know? Build up your own little, years and years ago, I used to go to the bar. I never really did like being in a bar because I was a quiet person. Very still to this day, I'm from the quiet. But I never really did like bars, but I love to dance. I love to dance. So if I was in there dancing, I was okay. But I never did like bars, especially sitting at the bar, because a lot of times the bar was round. So you're looking at people directly across the bar from you if you're sitting in the center spot. And I just don't like sitting there looking at other people's faces and looking all around. And I was just never that talkative person. But I never did care for bars. Clubs, they were okay as long as they had entertainment. Like the bar scene was not for me, but with my friends, it was always we go to the bar, I would say, well, let's go to the movies this weekend. Or let's go bowling. Let's do whatever. Oh, we can do that next week. It was always next week. And so I'd go on and finally do what they wanted to do. There's always something when you want to have fun. You want to have friends. You want to fit in. But it's good having friends. But I don't think you ever sit down and think about what kind of friends you want to have. You got to think about what your interest is in life. You want to be around people that have the same interest as you. Because if not, sometimes it's not going to work. If I do X and you do Y, unless it's something positive, it's not going to work out. Because either I'm going to follow behind what you're doing and forget about what I want. All because I want to friend, all because I want to fit in. But if you really have a friend, sometimes they're going to do the things that you want to do. It's a give and take thing. But then if those friends is doing the negative, then I would advise you to do it. But anyway, while I'm getting off the track of what I'm talking about, I just want to say, this is a serious thing. We don't know what's going to happen when this winter comes up. But I do know as of now, there's so many people dying. So many people losing their homes and going hungry. And I just pray for the homeless people, the mothers that have their children out there. I really give praise to Chef Carmen because she's doing a good job for feeding the homeless and finding them a place to stay. And she's not only collecting this money, but she's showing what she's doing with the money. She's showing the people that she is feeding. She's doing these videos and showing the people that she's helping to get into hotels and motels and finding places. And for that, she should be truly blessed. Some people collect money for this, that, and other. You never see where it goes. But with Chef Carmen, she shows you, she does the videos, and she goes all over, and she just helps so many homeless people. And I just pray for the mothers with their children who are out there on the streets. It shouldn't be like that here in America. Everybody should have a place to say. And I just look at all these abandoned and run down and falling down buildings. I mean, I don't know how the system works, but couldn't some of these buildings be brought up, be bought for taxes or whatever, and rebuilt for the homeless people? I said, if I ever came into a lot of money, that would be one of my first things to do, would be to help the homeless. It would be to also help families of domestic violence and these runaway children. I mean, so many things, so many things. I would love to do so many things. But I just don't know. We just all gotta be one. And we gotta cut out all this nonsense. For what? All this nonsense, all this hatred. And so many people profess to be Christians and whatever your religion may be, and you profess to love the Lord. You're not showing that you love the Lord just because you go to church. No, it's more than just going to church and putting money in that collection box. You gotta live by the word of God. You gotta have the Lord in you. You gotta know how to treat people. You gotta treat people the way you want to be treated. You can't have all this hatred in your heart and claim you love the Lord and claim that you love the Lord. The Lord does not want us to hate. He wants us to love. And I guess until we realize that we are all one people, we all bleed the same color blood, we're not going to get anywhere in this world unless we put this foolishness aside. Already so many lives are being lost just from COVID-19 or whatever you want to call it. I mean, whatever you want to call it. You got to stay calm and out the way with this stuff. It's in the air. You don't know where it is, but you can't be getting bent out of shape and acting crazy. You just got to stay prayed up. Stop worrying. Stop being so tense. Stop being so agitated. And we got to get through this. We got to be strong. You can't be stressed out. And I guess you say, well, that's easy for her to say. But yeah, think about it. So, with that being said, I just want to say, like, share, subscribe, and hit that bell so that you may be notified of another video.